Test. I'm live. I think I'm live. Just the photo. People are still saying they can only see the photo. Oh my gosh. This is not it, guys. This is just not it. The tech is just not happening today. I'll just wait and see if anyone, because there's a slight delay. It's like 60-second delay between me saying something and it showing up on screen. Oh, there's already quite a few of us here. Hello, everybody. Oh my gosh, it's been so long. I'm waiting for replies. I still don't know if I'm heard. And just so typical that as soon as I was starting to go live, I tried to press go live and then all of the batteries inside my trackpad ran out. So I just quickly did a battery change. I'll just wait and see if anyone, because there's a slight delay. It's like 60-second delay between me saying something. Gosh, that was me playing back. Okay. God, that's more than 60 seconds then. That's like a hello. Yes, we're on. Okay. It's only just now that I realise how croaky I sound. This is from singing karaoke, singing my heart out last night. We have an ad. You are joking me. They've put an ad at the very beginning. They should at least wait 5 minutes before that. All right, guys. I just switched it on. You guys are all here. Let's see who's here. And I just, before I start, I just want to say I've missed this so much. I don't feel the same when I don't do live streams, and I feel like you guys make me laugh. Does Leah pay a late fee? Yeah, I absolutely do. I'm gonna send a late fee. Let me just think, guys. I'm actually sending Google my own money. Late fee, sorry, and then send $5. Let's see if it works. Oh, credit card payment. Yeah, is that my joint card? I'll do it from that card. I could do it from my joint account with that. Send. Oh my gosh. Paid $5 at YouTube. Okay, so anyway, before we get going, just wanted to say really sorry I'm late. Had a few tech issues. We're here now. Let's see who's here, because it's been a long time since this has happened. So yeah, I've started off the late fees. We've got Sydney Lynch, hi. Raymond's here. Beverly Anderson, Actual Reality, Chris, Kelly Brooke, Raymond, JD Armstrong, Pink Girl, Joel, a different Joel, not our Joel, is here. Donnie's here. Yay! Hello, Donnie. Ioana's here. Angie's here. Donna, Faye, Erin, Jane, loads of people. Thank you guys all so much for coming. Leah, it's been a minute, Cameron said. It actually has been a minute. Yeah, it really, really has. And I guess I'll just clear up before anyone asks why it's been so long. So we had the lockdown live streams, and that was like a bit of a semi-permanent fixture. It was most Saturdays we were doing lives, and I was living at the old flat in Chichester, and obviously had nothing to do on Saturdays, and didn't have any plans. So was happy to just jump on the lives, and then stuff started to open up again, and life started happening again. So I slowed down really, and then I moved home, and I haven't been live streaming. And to be totally honest with you, I really, really, really miss it. I really miss just switching on the camera and having a catch up and chatting to everyone and feeling all the good vibes that you get. Because sometimes I don't know if I ever told you guys this, but sometimes I might have not been in the mood for a live, but then I do one anyway because I'd promised it, or it was part of the routine, as part of the upload structure, and then after the live I'd immediately feel better. Like, I'd never finish a live going, God, it was so annoying that I had to do that. I always left feeling like that was the best thing about my day, and hopefully the best thing about your guys' day, or one of the good things. So it's brilliant. Right, let's just quick catch up. You know, the art of doing live streams is quite hard, guys. It's actually really hard being a YouTuber because you've got to talk for a bit, then you've got to read the comments. So let's have a little comment break. It looks like someone's pregnant. Congratulations on your pregnancy. I don't know who's pregnant, but congratulations. Oh, the other thing, we might not get any trolls today because there's this new setting they've put in on live streams, and it means only subscribers can comment. So if someone just randomly comes on my channel now and tries to leave hate, they can't leave comments on this live chat because they're not a subscriber. So someone has to be subscribed for a certain amount of time in order for them to engage in the comments. So yeah. Let's just scroll up. Oh, there's a super chat. Oh, the super chat's from me. Late fee from me to me. Okay. I just went to dog friendly places with you and Joel. Yeah. So Joel and I did a day out in London, and in the end we had Ava with us, and yeah, we just ended up making it into a video, which was really, really fun, and we're so excited about the relaunch of Those Two Brits. For anyone who's, I'm sure you guys are all regulars, you all know what's going on there. It's basically our UK travel channel that we launched just before COVID, and yeah, we're excited to get that back up and running again. In fact, Joel and I have got a lot of news to tell you guys, but we need to sit down together and film a video / do a live stream together, because there's been some pretty big news for us. So I'm excited to share it with Joel. Hopefully we can, we need to do a, what's it called? Parish notices. That's what we need to do. Rod said, YouTube are trying to put us mods out of our jobs, lol. Yes, I've got a couple of moderators in the comments, you know, just those of you who often showed up to live that I know and trust. I've made some of you moderators, which means that if anyone comes and leaves horrible comments, you guys always get there before I even see them, which is so nice. Sandy said, are you having tea? Yes, because I did a poll. If you look at the top here, it says, should I be drinking tea or wine? And 57% of people said tea and 43% said wine. So the wine's actually, oh, can you see that there behind me? There's a wine bottle there and a glass. So if the votes were to sway in the way of wine, then I'd start drinking the wine. And then in my head, I was like, oh, maybe we'll play a drinking game. Just think, I haven't been on live for like a month. And then I'm like, right, we'll be playing a drinking game as soon as I get on. Oh my gosh, Matt, first live admission fee. Thank you. What does that mean? Does it mean you're the first person to send a super chat since we've had this, like, we've been on a break? If the channel and the live streams were a relationship, we went on a break and we've come back from the break and we've realised we did all miss each other so much that we've decided to come back, get back into bed with each other. Wine is for the next live stream. Yeah, I mean, it can be for the next one. I did a little poll over on Instagram, and I said, guys, when do you reckon would be a good day for lives? A lot of you did say Saturdays, and I mean, I've got nothing against Saturdays. It's just that most people, now that COVID is over, have started making plans again. Things are happening again. So it's just kind of finding a time where everyone's free-ish. I mean, right now there's like under 150 people here, but you know, we're all here, and then maybe some people watch on catch up, but I always think it's never as good on catch up, is it? Like, it's always better in real life, in like real time. Hey, Judy's here, Sheldon's here. Hi, Dr. Sheldon. What's going on here? Hi from Chicago. Hi, Karen. COVID is not over. Yeah, Tim, you're absolutely right. COVID is not over. What I mean is that the world is starting to go a bit more back to normal. I think I didn't word that so well. Yeah, I love the new hair. Thank you, Joan. Yeah, so I decided to go a bit lighter, and it reminds me a little bit more of my I keep talking about pre-COVID, but it reminds me of what I used to have, and yeah, I love it. So got that done yesterday. I was in the hairdressers for 4 hours. It was so slow in there. Like, actually got quite a funny story. So I was sitting in the hairdressers, and I got there at 8:30 a.m. in the morning, and I'd left, and obviously Atch had noticed that I'd got up, left the house, didn't have anything to eat in the morning, and he probably knew that I was quite hungry. I didn't text him or anything, and I'm still in the hairdressers. I didn't leave till like 12:30, and at about 11 a.m. Atch walks through the door of the hairdressers, and like they all turn and they're like, "Hello, can we help you?" And he was like, "Oh, I'm just here to drop off some lunch for Leah." And then all of the people in the salon like swoon, and they're like, anyway, he brings in this like lunchbox and like gives it to me, and it's so cute. And he's done like a little fruit salad and a box of like little nuts and dark chocolate and a drink. Anyway, he's done me like a lovely lunchbox, which was great because I didn't even get offered a cup of tea at the salon, so I was obviously triggered. And anyway, he leaves, and then my gay hairdresser was like, I don't want to do an impression because it will come out wrong, but he was like, "Oh my gosh, is that your boyfriend?" And I was like, "Yeah." And he was like, "How long have you had him then?" Just think, had him. The lingo, had him. I was like, "I've had him for 3 years." And they were like, "Oh my gosh, he's a 10 out of 10. I'd have one of him for Christmas." And I was dying. I was getting bright red. And then like the other girls in the salon were like, "Oh my gosh, it's just that if someone brought me lunch at work, like, oh my gosh, he's such a keeper." Like, anyway, it was so funny. And they all just kept then like talking about him for a while, and I just sort of sat there eating my lunch, and I think I felt quite smug because I was like, earlier that day there was like this sandwich man that goes around all the local shops in that area, and he brings them like a sandwich, a drink, some crisps, like, you know, like fries. Do you call crisps fries? Chips, some chips, and why did I say fries? And anyway, so everyone had a pretty bleak lunch, and then obviously Atch brought me my like lovely lunch box, so I definitely felt a bit smug sitting in this hairdresser's like, yeah, it was very much a act of kindness. Such a sweet fella, so sweet. Atch is the best. Do you know what? It's just very thoughtful. I think just like from the beginning, if I ever had like a long work day in London and then I'd come back to the flat and, you know, it's late at night, the last thing you want to do is cook a meal. He will have cooked something and there'll be food for me, and he's very, very thoughtful like that. And I think, you know, when people talk about like love languages and things like that, his is definitely like acts of kindness, or like, is that one of them? Small acts of, can't remember the exact lingo for it. Whereas like other people have words of affirmations quite high for some people. So like being told that they are loved and appreciated, and just words. I'd say Atch is much more like actions are louder than words. He's very, as you guys know, he's quite, you know, he thinks a lot. He's very much an introvert, and I'm very much like the chatty one, and he's more inward. So yeah, I'm going to turn to the comments now just for a second, just to check I haven't missed anything important. Don't forget to smash the like button. God, I forgot all the lingo we're meant to say on these things. Don't forget, everybody, please smash the like button because it helps. Hi, Judy. Hi. Oh, Jean from California's here. Hello, Jean. Hair is awesome. Thank you. Tell me something I don't know. No, I'm kidding. Oh no, Amy said back in masks most of Colorado due to the new variant. Oh my gosh, so annoying. It's just so crap, isn't it? I've heard as well, like, you guys know I don't really watch the news that much, but I've heard that some people are getting 3 lots of the vaccination now. So obviously I've had my 2. We're forced here to wait 12 weeks between jabs. I had loads of people on Instagram being like, why haven't you had your second jab? Why haven't you had it? And I was like, because they make you wait 12 weeks, hun. Have a day off, Karen. Have a bloody day off, love. So yeah, I've had my second, and I've heard of people having a third due to like the new variant and stuff, which just sucks, isn't it? It's just so not nice. But we've all got to do it. Actually making the other guys look bad. Absolutely, Melanie. Absolutely. Consider it smashed. Actions do speak louder than words. Yeah, I agree. I agree. How is Atch feeling? You know what? He's been all right. Did I tell you he's been pretty much meat free since he got that Crohn's diagnosis? I can't remember the last time Atch ate any meat. He's still eating fish. So I love that I'm just giving you his diet, like. But he's really changed up his food quite a lot, and he's only had one flare up since the last time that. When was his last flare up before that was really bad, like so bad that I never want to see him like that again. It was horrible, and I was just so helpless. Like there's nothing I could do to help him. It's so like it's just nothing other than it's just rubbish. Anyway, I was away, I think, with Joel in London. Where were we? I was either with Joel or I was doing some work somewhere. I don't know what was happening. I was away, and Atch had another flare up when I was gone, and I just felt so guilty. I just felt like, not that I don't know why I felt guilty. I just felt like I felt rubbish because I wasn't there for him. But even though when I am there is nothing I can do. There's literally nothing. Sometimes I just watch him like curling up in pain, and I'm like, is there anything you need? And no, it's fine. Like, I'm fine. I'll just be here dying. And I'm like, oh my God. Anyway, okay, everybody, that was bleak. It's hard to be negative when you see Leah smile. What a lovely comment, James. Thank you so much. Do you know what I think? Tomorrow, I think I'm going to go on vocal rest tomorrow, because I can hear in my voice, this is what it sounded like before I had my operation. And I don't know, I wasn't really doing my solo channel at the time when I had that operation on my vocal cords, but I used to have really bad nodules, and I used to abuse my voice really badly. I was always sort of singing too much, shouting, always at parties, partial to the odd social cigarette, which is actually not me at all anymore. And I just abused my whole vocal box. Anyway, now, after one night of karaoke, it feels like what it used to feel like. So I'm probably just going to have a silent day tomorrow. I know, it's like the most theatrical thing ever, isn't it? Okay, lots of people talking about the third vax. Okay. Wow. Nick, you had to wait 12. I got mine after 8 weeks in the UK. Yeah, so Nick, they were really strict with me. I even went to one of those walk-in centres where you could go after, a short amount of time. And they were very firm with me when I got there that I had to be 12. So it was the day of exactly 12 weeks where I managed to get my second. Okay. Right, what else was I going to tell you? Donnie said, are you going to put out your hike in the West Highlands? Good question, Donnie. Yeah, so I'm editing that tomorrow. I've started the edit on it. There's so much footage. So I did this thing called the 3 Peaks Challenge, which is basically the highest mountain in Scotland, then the highest mountain in England, then the highest mountain in Wales. So I did up and down those mountains with Christy and her mum and her mum's best friend, and it was such an adventure, but it just rained so badly throughout. We had yellow warning. It was worse than rain. It was like storms, and it was probably the best and worst experience I've ever had. It was extremely rewarding to climb all these mountains and, be like, oh my gosh, I've done it. But at the same time, it was just so miserable. It was so bleak. Apart from the first day where we had a little bit of sunshine, it was just not nice. But yeah, I'll definitely be putting a video out probably this week, maybe the day after. I've got podcast release day will be Thursday, so maybe I'll upload it Friday or Saturday. Yeah, I'll try and get it out this week. Those are her initials. I am her friend. What are we talking about here, guys? You know, when I sometimes come back to the comments and suddenly everyone's having their own conversations and I'm like, what? EB Terrell said you should do one video for each, as in one video for each mountain. I think if I was more of a travel channel, or if I was more, you know, niche, then I would do that. Like, for instance, Christy, who I went on the hike with, her whole channel is about backpacking. So for her channel, I helped her make one video for each mountain, and then she's got like an overall video of the 3 peaks, which is like a well-known challenge over here. Whereas for mine, I just sort of did a roundup of the entire trip in one vlog. Yeah. Chris, are both your guys' properties rented out? Yeah, everything is full right now. There's no vacant rooms in any of our properties. And the next video, either the next video or the next video that goes up on Property Couple will be a look around the next property, which is quite exciting. So this one, I mean, there's a lot to do on the next one, and I need to film a video with Atch explaining loads of stuff with what's already started to go wrong with the second one, because it's just like it's almost so much so that we're like, is it too late to just sell this? We've literally bought it, we've had it for 2 weeks, and it's a problem building. So yeah, we are living and we are learning and we're trying not to crumble. But yeah, you'll find out more about that on Property Couple. Lehalia, if you could have any dish prepared for you at no cost, what would you want to eat? If I could have any dish prepared for me, oh God, I really don't know. That is a fantastic question. It totally depends what I'm in the mood for, I think. What would I have? I really don't know. Maybe like a lobster thermidor. That has got to be the most middle class thing I've ever said. I don't know, guys. Sometimes I could be in the mood for just like a lovely pasta dish with, you know, loads of cheese and some pancetta and like something like a beautiful carbonara made correctly, like without cream. But yeah, I don't know. It totally depends. Michael Millard, hello darling, here's my very late fee. I hope you and Atch are well. Thank you, Michael. Thank you so much. Just seeing your comment and seeing your name makes me want to crack open the wine, and I don't want people to think you and I are alcoholics, but I don't know why, I'm just like, Michael's here. Open the wine. Yeah. Oh, Angie has to go. Oh, bye, Angie. Angie had a visitor, so she's got to go. No spoilers, please, Rod said. Yeah, okay. No spoilers at all. We've got so the next video that does go up on Property Couple is called Our Biggest Mistakes So Far, and we recorded that a few weeks ago before realizing lots more, before basically having a situation where lots of mistakes have been unraveled. So looks like we're going to be making another video, Our Even Bigger Mistakes Revealed. Yeah, it's mad. People are saying sell it. I mean, it's a bit messy. It is a bit messy. It's nothing that people haven't dealt with before, but it's not ideal. Rainy, there are only 3 dislikes on her live video. Well, I'd hope so. I would really hope so, hon, because this is the place where we all like each other. Do you know what I mean? Rod said he's thinking of making pasticcio for dinner tomorrow. That's delicious. For anyone wondering, that is basically like Greek lasagna. It's so nice. Gosh, the loud gulp. Apologies. I'm going to end the poll because most of you did say tea over wine. So I am drinking a chamomile tea for the throat. But I could definitely, like, if the vote swayed, I think if the super chat gets over like a certain amount, maybe you guys can help me decide, then maybe I would turn to the wine. But since no one really wants it, then no. I'm late, but I love your earrings. Oh, thank you. These were a Christmas present 2 years ago, and they're actually from Tiffany. They're so nice. Thank you. Deanna said people need to leave if they are disliking your live. I agree, Deanna. Cute Robin cup. Yeah, that's from my Vlogmas series when I did Vlogmas, and I wanted Christmas themed. Not too Christmassy, I just wanted things that like hint at Christmas, because you don't want to be able to only drink from this at Christmas, because then it's got to go and live in the loft or the attic, as some of you guys say, and then you got to bring it back down, and then you forget you have things. Do you know what I mean? Michael voted for wine. Dislikes are still engagement. Tipsy Leo's always. We'll have to schedule in a tipsy live where we're all having a drink. Have you drank the wine Joel gave you, Rachel? How did you guys know Joel gave me wine? Or maybe did I show that in a video? I haven't. No, it's in there. It's because it's limited edition, so waiting for a special occasion. In fact, Joel and I do have something to celebrate. So, and you guys will be finding out about that very soon. I cannot wait for us to tell you what we want to tell you. So we'll probably crack open the wine for that. I think Joel's actually away on a press trip. Let me check my calendar for the next few days. Oh yeah, Joel, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Joel's going to be away for 5 days. So as soon as he gets back, and then we meet up, yeah, I think we'll crack open that wine. I cannot wait. It looks like a really gorgeous rosé blush. Yeah. Oh, he showed us. Oh, good. Judy says she put a troll in timeout. Thank you, Judy, for doing God's work. Thank you, darling. Okay. Of course you did, Michael. Hey Leah, what do you call a 100-meter dash sponsored by X-Lax? I don't know. I don't understand these jokes, guys. Please don't do jokes. A hot toddy is great for a bit of a sore throat. Yeah, that's a good shout, Christy. Actually, it really is. It really, really is. Oh my gosh, Lab Cat. Are you one of those people who complete their Christmas shopping in July? Absolutely not. Like, that's another thing. Going back to the hairdressers, we were sitting there, and then like the woman next to me was chatting to her hairdresser, and she was like, "So I finished all my Christmas shopping," and I literally, I had to bite my tongue. It took nearly everything in me not to be like, "It's August, hun. It's August. Calm down. Live life, okay? Can't you be like the rest of us? Why'd you have to be so perfect?" And yeah, I can't cope with people like that. Fine if you get it all done in November, then I'd go, "Oh yeah, claps for you, you got your life together." But July, August, really? Nah, I can't get on board with that, I'm afraid. You've started your Christmas shopping, fine. If you finished it and wrapped it, that's another level of get a life. God, I'm turning people off. Get a life. If you finish your Christmas shopping, get a life. Seriously. Come here and tidy my house. It's not my house. Come here and help me tidy my dad's house. Anyway. I'm always the one out on Christmas Eve. That's real life, Monty. That's real life. Anyway. Okay, fair point, Christy. I have to start early, otherwise I panic. Can't afford to do it all at once. Yeah, okay, fine, fine, fine. You guys win. Um, I think if I saw something that happened to be perfect for someone, and I was like, oh, that would be a good Christmas present, then I would. But the truth is, I'm just too self-centered to be walking around thinking about other people. So that rarely happens, I'm afraid. Um, the same people who put up their Christmas trees in August. No, they don't exist. Surely not. Christmas trees in August. I mean, I did feel quite sad when I took mine down in January, and I was like, oh, I wish this could just be a permanent feature. But then a few months go by, and then you forget it was ever there, and then it sort of gets to like November time, and you're like, oh yeah, it's coming out soon, 1st of December. I think December 12th is when I get serious. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Deanna, I'm glad you're enjoying it. People's likes and dislikes change so much, or they will buy it before then. Yeah. 100 million stars. You are cracking me up, Leah. Oh, thank you guys. It's nice to be back on live. In fact, I've had some really cool opportunities that I haven't actually told you guys about. So one of them is that, oh no, it's frozen. Are we still here? My face is frozen on my screen. Oh God. Oh, it looks like we're back. Okay. We're back on, I think. Let's see if the comments are frozen. La 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 la. Let's type something. Test. Okay, they're not frozen. It was just that. Okay, so what was I going to say? Oh yeah, so the live stream opportunities. Okay, so where do I begin? Okay, so when I was living back in Chichester, it was in the lockdown. I was contacted by somebody who works for Google/YouTube, and they said, "Oh Leah, we want you." They said, "Oh Leah, we want you to film some videos all about live streaming, because you do a lot of live streams and you've been doing really well with your live streams." And I said, "Yeah, great, that sounds amazing." So they hired me to film some sort of kind of tutorials, but also speaking from personal experience, my experience using like super chat, using like what's it called, super stickers, engaging with people through, question and answers and stuff like that. Anyway, so I filmed all this stuff, I sent it to them, and then they created 2 videos which currently live on the YouTube creators channel, which they've been released out to like just creators. The channel itself has got over 3 million subscribers, so that's amazing. But at the moment the videos are unlisted and they've just been sent out to select creators, and then later on they're going to be going public, which is really exciting. It's like, it was just a really cool job to just be like, oh, I've done this and now I'm talking about it as if I'm some sort of like expert in the field, when I really am not. Anyway, so I did that, and then that went really well. And then a couple of weeks ago, they came back to me, someone who works in that same team, and they were like, "Hi Leah, we'd love to use some footage from your live stream for running pre-roll ads on YouTube." And I was like, wow, this is so exciting. So they like cut together some cool bits from my live streams with you guys, especially moments where I've received a super chat and like I've responded directly. Like, they've got all these little snippets, and they've cut together an advert which will then be like played on YouTube before people watch videos. And it's all about showing support for your favorite creators. So it's like, how does the advert go? I mean, I'd love to show the advert, but the advert's not live yet, so I don't want to be breaking the contract or anything by showing you the advert. But the long and short of it is that they watch the advert and it's like, support your favorite creators, you know, be great, blah blah blah. Brooke, thank you, Brooke. We're going to come back to your comment in 5 seconds. I'm just going to finish telling this story, but I just saw it pop up in blue. And then so if they click on the advert then goes through to a longer video that I also filmed 2 weeks ago for Google/YouTube, which is then what was that one about? Oh, that one's I've forgotten what I've recorded for them. That one's more of like an instructional video for creators and for viewers, explaining like the logistics of just sending a super chat to your favorite creators on live. So that's quite cool. And then I've done some voiceover stuff for them as well, which is great because I used my nice lovely, basically just my Blue Yeti here to do that. Oh bollocks, what have I just done? Just closed the whole thing. No, we're back on. So that was quite a substantially big job for me because we had like the pre-roll ads, the instructional videos and the other stuff. And bear in mind, like, I'm self-managed on this channel. I don't have a manager. I don't have an agent. I price up all my own work. And obviously I've never really sold the rights to my face for like YouTube ads and stuff like that. So it's been well, it's been a good month for me, so it's been all right. I've been absolutely over the moon about these few opportunities that have landed in my lap the last couple of months, and yeah, it's been great. So yeah, I can't wait for those to be live, and then you might be watching YouTube one day and I will appear in the pre-roll ads, which is quite cool. Anyway, let's go back to the super chat comments from earlier. Brooke, hey, I love your content, Leah. Surprised you haven't talked about Ted Lasso. Oh, I haven't watched that yet. That's on Netflix, isn't it? A few people have told me I need to watch that, so I'm sorry I haven't spoken about it. I can and will speak about shows I have been loving, because we used to do that on our Saturday lives and we'd all chat about Netflix shows we've been loving. I don't know if anyone's watched Ratched, but it was brilliant. It's Sarah Paulson, who is incredible. And do you know what I actually love about her is that her acting career and stuff didn't really take off until she was like 35. And I just think like, that's amazing. Like, it can happen for people at any time. And I feel like there's a lot of pressure in that industry that if it hasn't happened for you by the time you're like 22, then it's just not going to happen. Whereas the reality of it is that it absolutely can. Look at Sarah Paulson, she's killing it and she's amazing and she's doing so well. And she's a producer on that as well as the lead actress. So it's so good. Yeah, so what else have I been watching on Netflix? You guys tell me what you've been watching. Your best live was the Harry and Meghan Oprah interview. I had so much fun. Thank you. Yes, it does. It was a really good live. I mean, it made it to the like YouTube trending page, so that's why there was so many random people on there who were not part of our usual crowd, and there was loads of haters, loads of bots, spam, there was everything. But it was a hugely successful live stream. I think it's actually the most money I've ever made on a YouTube video on this channel, because the sheer amount of people that tuned in, not in super chat, just in ad revenue. I was like, had to do a double take. But yeah, that one just ended up being so... I actually planned to like do the live and then just delete it straight after. So I was talking to one of you guys privately at the time, and I was saying like, oh god, no one's gonna be interested in this, like as soon as it's over, like it's just for those of us that are staying up late to watch the interview, and then I'll just delete it or I'll private it because it's just irrelevant. And it was going to be hours long, and then yeah, ended up obviously having a lot of views, so I left it there. Thank goodness I didn't delete it. Yeah, anyway, I heard recently that YouTube takes 40% of money earned from AdSense. Yes, that's correct. YouTube takes AdSense money before you even see it. So it's not like they're like, hey, here's $200, but you're only getting $100 of it. They're just like, here's $100. If that makes sense. Holly Beth is here. Oh my gosh, Holly Beth. Oh, Holly Beth, I owe you an apology. So sometimes you and we communicate on Cameo on the app, through messaging on there or through actual Cameo videos. But a couple of weeks ago, I switched off my Cameo completely because, well, to be totally honest with you, it has been a really hard time and still has been pretty bleak for me and my family with everything going on with Uncle Paulie. It's been over 6.5 weeks now that he's been in hospital, and it's a roller coaster ride. And I kept getting like a few Cameo requests coming through to, like, no joke, like there'd be days where I'm just at home crying, like mascara down my face, feeling like full on shit, and a Cameo request would come through like, hi, it's my birthday, can you wish me happy birthday? And I would just ignore them, and then I forgot about them, and then I was like, I've let people down and I'm not in the mood, and I can't even try and pretend. I can't even try to pretend to be happy because I was not good company at all. So I switched off the whole app. You can you make yourself unavailable on it. So I just turned it off, and I've let a few people down on there because there was requests that didn't ever get answered and messages left unread. So yeah, I'm sorry about that, but I just couldn't bring myself to go back upstairs, put makeup on, pretend everything's okay, and be happy. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, I've definitely been hiding a bit, and part of it's due to family stuff. Sorry, I've just neglected the comments for 10 hours, so let's have a read. Nick Pugh, who even has ads on YouTube? The majority of YouTube users have ads on YouTube. Not many people have YouTube Red. Is it YouTube Red, YouTube Unlimited, YouTube Premium? Michael, are you still watching Line of Duty, Leah? I finished it ages ago. I mean, but it was brilliant. I finished it. Yeah, it was definitely whilst I was living in Chichester that we finished it. So we've been moving on to other series now. But yeah, it was just absolutely brilliant. Highly recommend. Love having YouTube Premium, but I kind of wish I could see Leah's ad. Oh, bless. Okay, so when it's up and running, what I'll do is I will show you guys a preview of it on a live stream. So what I can do, there's something I can do on live where I can put something on screen that replaces me, or I can put it here. And I mean, it's literally just a 15-second ad, but it's quite a big deal because they've used content from our live streams where I think there's even one bit in there where someone sends a tip and the comment says tip to the bartender or something like that, and then I have the wine glass and I'm like, cheers, thanks Michael, thanks for the tipping the bartender or something like that. And they've chosen some really cute moments. So yeah, anyway. Christy, that's amazing. I can't wait to see the ad. Thank you. Has Malibu asked for you and Joel to do a duo ad for them along with the individual ones? I think you two could come up with a great one. No, it's just an individual campaign each, actually. We haven't got a duo job with them. But yeah, we're both on the Malibu campaign, which is good. So yeah, I mean, just thrilled really at the moment. Lots of things have been landing into our laps, which is brilliant, especially after 2 years, a year and a half of not that much work. John Doyle said, are you and Joel still going to Boston? So I don't know if you've been living under a rock, but Joel and I actually ended up postponing Boston because, in the nicest way possible, sorry, John, I don't mean to be rude, but we found out that on arrival into the US, we would actually have to quarantine for 2 weeks because we technically had no reason to be there other than just travel, like just fun and vlogging for our channel, which I guess in the eyes of like the US is not really seen as real work. So anyway, we did not choose to go there, quarantine for 2 weeks, and then do our holiday. We just reimbursed the tickets and we got credits, like travel credits. So yeah, prayers for Uncle Paulie. Thanks everyone. You know what? There's been some slight improvements day by day, but we've just got to keep praying. Still, it is going to be a long road. So I really appreciate all your prayers and stuff. Nick, stay fabulous. Thank you, Nick. I will. Holly Beth, Leah, you never need to apologise to me. Thank you, mate. Thank you. Thank you so much for your super chat, Nick, and thanks, Jake's Baby Cakes. I'm just reading. Sorry, I went silent. Leah, I love your shorts of your dad. Yes, so I've been doing those little Instagram snippets of basically just like little scenarios. Living at home, there's like a lot of inspiration being around dad, and like there's loads of funny things that happens, and it honestly just like is a constant source of joy. So I've just been filming little like short comedy reels and putting them on my Instagram, and it's been really nice actually. I got contacted by an artist, an illustrator who wants to draw me into one of his like artwork prints. Like he's got these London prints and he's got loads of different people in like the arts, media, entertainment, music, all industries. Like they're all like dotted around this big London thing, and you've got to find people. It's a bit like Where's Wally, like finding people in this big drawing. And he said he wanted to draw me in, and I was like, but no one's going to recognize me. Like, why are you drawing me in? And he was like, it's not about like drawing in, you know, famous people. I just want to draw in people I like. And I was so flattered by that. I couldn't quite believe it. So yeah, I'm talking to him about that now actually. And I actually suggested to him, like, maybe if you wanted to make it a little bit more recognizable, maybe you could draw in like a Joel and Leah little 2 thing. I need to talk to Joel about it actually, because I've had conversations with the illustrator, but I haven't yet had a meeting with Joel to sit down and talk about just us being drawn into this cool like London print. That anyway, it could be really cool. Mandy, late fee. My gosh, very late fee. I mean, I don't know how much longer we're going to be here, Mandy, but thank you. I hope your uncle is feeling better. Oh, thank you. I mean, he's apparently he's taking a couple of breaths now without the ventilator, but he's still very much on. So he's on the ventilator. Then he put into an induced coma for a few weeks. Then he came out of the coma. Then he had a you know that one I can't say. I said it in a video, I can't say it. Let's call it a trachea. Then he is back on the ventilator, and now it's like this sort of slow road to recovery. He's had loads of ups and downs and infections and just stuff happen along the way. But yeah, it's just going to be long. But everything, like, fingers are crossed. I really think he's going to make it. You look stunning. Thank you so much. Thank you. I mean, I went out for dinner this evening with Atch and my dad. We drove into Birmingham and went to a really nice Indian place called Dishoom, and it's very different to other Indian restaurants. Like, I can't really explain why. All I can say is posh. No, not posh Indian food. Maybe, I don't know. If you Google Dishoom, you'll see what it is. It's just different. It's not like fake Indian food. Like, it turns out that there's Indian food and like legit Indian food, and then there's like Indian food that they've made for like English people to consume, which is like fake. Like, turns out Indian people don't actually eat the stuff that's on like the Indian menu at most Indian restaurants. Do you know what I mean? So it's the real deal. It was lovely. Oh, Greek Dad is hilarious. Hybrid one was funny too. Oh, I'm glad you guys are loving the reels. Thank you so much. Owen has got a job interview tomorrow, so I'm just going to say good luck, Owen. Remember your worth. Go in there. Say your price. Stand firm. Sorry, I just did a little burp. I'm really sorry. I hope no one heard it. These things can't be edited. It just happened like inside my throat and it tasted of tea. I never burp. Thank you for your awesome cameo for my birthday next month in Las Vegas. Oh, everyone liked it. Oh my gosh, I think that was the last cameo I did before I switched it off. I'm glad you loved it. Mwah. Thank you so much. I'm going to, you know what? I am going to switch cameo back on. I think I'm going to switch it back on now whilst I'm thinking about it. If not, I'll just forget. Your unbookable change. I'm now back on. Yeah, I'm back on. Yeah, I'm back on. Business price. What is business price? Set your price. Are they making me change my prices? Cameo take a lot of the earnings anyway, which is why it's a little bit more. Oh, anyway, whatever. All these platforms, they take a cut. That's just how it works. Sandy said she needs to go. Prayers for Uncle Paulie. See you on the next live stream. Bye, Sandy. Thanks for coming. Thanks, everyone, for coming. Sounds like Chinese food in America. Yes. Yeah. It seems as if everyone's got to go. Loads of people need to go. I'll probably wrap it up because loads of you needs to go as well. We want more shorts of the Greek Dad, maybe like a Q&A with your dad. Evangelo, thank you. I mean, there's so many ones I need to film. Like, I sometimes write down little funny ideas that he comes out with. He came out with something earlier and I forgot to write it down. And then I was like, that's genius. That needs to be a reel. And I forgot. And I'm actually annoyed at myself for not, when I don't write them down. Do you know what I mean? Because you're like, damn it, that one was brilliant. It's going to bother me now. Oh my gosh, that's going to bother me. One of them is phonetic alphabet. That is going to be a funny one. Anyway, just joined. Oh, Alex just joined and I said I'm going to be leaving soon. Oh no. Well, look, guys, it's Sunday night. It's Monday morning tomorrow. I would say back at the office, but because Joel's away for a few days, it's going to be a different sort of week. Like, I won't jump straight into Joel and Leah stuff. I've got to do a few of my own bits. Oh my God, actually, oh my gosh, I've just realised I need to meet, I'm meeting, I've got a big property commitment tomorrow, and I've just remembered I need to send an email tonight. It's 10. Oh my gosh. Send. Oh, one sec. Sorry, this is boring. EPC certificate. Okay. Jeez. Alright, guys. I just remembered something. I'm so glad I just remembered that. Anyway, love you all loads. And thanks for joining. It's been lovely. I'll see you all on the next live stream. If you follow me over on Instagram, then I usually announce the live streams there first, or on my Facebook page. I'm sorry for the people that have just joined. But yeah, we'll be doing some more of these. It's good to just keep them going. It's good to always chat to everyone. And thanks everyone for your prayers as well for Uncle Paulie. I'll pass them all on. Loads of love, everyone, and see you soon. Don't forget to hit the like button, and that's it. Bye.